Everybody knows that Roses remix by Iman Beck. This episode, we're going to be reviewing the best albums of the year, the best songs of the year. Let's do it. A lot of good albums dropped this year. One of these albums I don't really care about, but it just marks like a specific time in my year. So we're going to start from the bottom album that I like the least, and then we're going to move on to the top. All right, this is my least liked album. Actually, no, I did like this album, but after reviewing it, after listening to it a couple times, I didn't like it. This is the Logic album. Logic album is called No Pressure. It's his final album of his career. I remember the first day somebody told me about Logic. It was my good friend in high school. We used to talk about rap all the time. He'd be like, hey man, listen to this guy. His name is Logic. He's sick. He was sick. He was just like this boom bap rap style, aggressive, like cutthroat rapper. And he had this sick album called Under Pressure. Under Pressure has the realest lyrics, the best rhyming skills ever. And you know the problem with Logic is that I can't assume, I don't know what exactly was going through his head, but I can assume what happened was when he came out with this great album, he blew up and he got famous. When he got famous, he just lost that drive and that need to be great. All the other albums that came after that were kind of like, they're kind of lackluster. All the albums in between Under Pressure and No Pressure were garbage. He was just rapping about like the weirdest stuff. Like I didn't even, the songs I liked off the album, I did like some songs, believe it or not. Oh damn, I can't think of something. I liked Heard Him Say. There's another group of songs that I cannot remember right now, but I'll put like a little screenshot or whatever next to my face. We're gonna do a little bit of an honorable mention. Funniest song of the year goes to YNJ Coochie Man. I'm gonna thank TikTok for this. TikTok put me onto this song. It's a really funny song. How are you doing today at the Coochie Man? I pulled up with some hoes in a Doonies van. Zeke and Loose in the spot, trying to move some grands. Nigga told me, can't fuck this bitch. I bet Louis can. Oh, you got some dog shit? You the dookie, man? Niggas waiting on the album player and I just blew some ass. It sounds a lot funnier in the song. I butchered that. Number 5 is MGK. I wish I remember these titles, man. The album is called Tickets to My Downfall. Sonically, this album slaps. There's some good running music. I played Drunk Face a lot when I was running. I played Bloody Valentine a lot when I was running. I played World War III a lot when I was running. It's just good hype music. I really enjoy good pop punk music, whatever genre it is. After maybe like a month or two, you know, when you start like diving in deep into what he's saying, a lot of the songs were a little bit shallow. They were typical pop punk. Like I feel like an 18-year-old kid in the 1980s would like write these music. There's one song, I have to give him credit, there's one song that was very deep lyrically. It was called Play This When I'm Gone. I read that he wrote that song when all the rappers are dying and he was scared that he was gonna die before his daughter was gonna grow up. So he wrote that song just in case. You know when Eminem wrote that song, When I'm Gone, Let's Carry On, you know that song? Yeah, but kind of like Eminem, ironically. Other good songs I'm reading right now, Nothing Inside was good, Lonely was good, All I Know is good, Forget Me Too with Halsey was good. But yeah, I enjoyed that album. Number 4 is Big Sean with Detroit 2. A few albums came out in the quarantine that may have been a little bit tone deaf. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe you want to escape from like the quarantine reality. But this album, I feel like it kind of dove into the issues of the quarantine without actually like speaking about them, you know what I mean? And he put like little like gems in there, you know, to help you get through stuff. Like Guard Your Heart, I really like Guard Your Heart. It's not like everything is gonna get better type of album, you know what I mean? There's some good songs there if you're like down and out, but like there's some hitters. Lithuania with Travis Scott was lit. Wolves is good. I think it's with Post Malone. Anything with Post Malone is gonna be a pretty good song. There's definitely some bangers. My favorite song that I kept repeating was the one with Lil Wayne. It was called Dawn Life. Good album. I think anybody across the board agrees this album is a good album. Number 3 is the Juice WRLD album, man. Legends Never Die. Of course, with any Juice WRLD album, I remember Bum Things album continuously all the time. I made a YouTube video about it. Yeah, I still feel the same way, you know what I mean? I still like the same songs from that video. One song that I'll probably play from now to the foreseeable future is Stay High by Juice WRLD. I love that song. 2 on this album, it is While the World Was Burning by St. John. I remember I first heard of St. John like in 2017. I remember it was like a summer day or something. I can't remember exactly when I heard the song, but it was like I heard you got too lit last night. Do 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 do. Missed in purple with your purple sprite. Another man. After that, I was like, this guy has something. And then maybe I think a year later, I heard Monica Lewinsky. Oh my god, it's just such a vibe, man. He's from Guyana. Big up Guyana. I remember somebody said, like this music reviewer guy, he said that he kind of has the sound of Kid Cudi. And I was like, yeah, he kind of does sound like Kid Cudi. They kind of like cousins or something, like in the same family tree as Kid Cudi. And I was like, oh, this makes sense. This is why I like this guy so much. He makes similar music. This album is one of those albums where like from top to bottom, I like every song. Everybody knows that Roses remix by Iman Beck. If you haven't heard of any albums and you want to check out some albums, this is the one to check out. Number one album of the year, everybody already knows it, man. Everybody already knows it. It's The Weeknd, After Hours. Now, we all know the story. The Weeknd got robbed at the Grammys. He didn't win a Grammy for this one. I feel like Kanye got it right. He said something about not giving a shit about the award shows and then peeing on the Grammy Awards. For once, I agree with Kanye. Who cares about award shows, man? It's just literally a handshaking contest between people. It's never been about the quality of music. So I don't understand why people get mad. Every song when you hear it slaps. Blinding Lights was all over TikTok this year. I've seen so many memes, people dancing like do 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 do. Save Your Tears, I really like that song. Hardest to Love was a good song too. I'm telling you here, this is a legitimate show. This is a certified show, and this show is telling you right that The Weeknd got the #1 album of the year, man. That's it. That's a wrap. Now here's some songs personally I listen to the most. I did listen to Santa Monica by Aries a lot. Trust me, you will not be disappointed when you hear this song. I like that song Mellow with Pop Smoke. Mood, Ian Dior. Jet Fuel by Mac Miller. It's like jazz rap. I hope your year was good, man. I hope your year was better than my year. This year is very challenging for everybody. Well, not for everybody. There's some people there who just have great luck and nothing really bad happens to them. For you, if you're watching this and you just have amazing luck, go fuck yourself, okay? Go and fuck yourself, buddy. But if you're like me, you know what I mean? It's been a hard year for you. I feel you, bro. It's been a hard year for me. I've complained about it too many times in my YouTube videos. I get it. If something bothers me, it just comes out of my mouth and it just, you know. But I understand people get annoyed by that, so I'm just trying to be positive. I really hope next year will be a good year, you know what I mean? I hope I look back on this year. Hey, Sully, if you're watching this video, I hope that, you know, next year is a better year. I hope you keep working hard. And this year was really cool. You blew up on TikTok. If I went back last year and I told myself, hey, you're gonna blow up on TikTok. You're gonna have 28.4 thousand followers and you're gonna have 9 million views across your channel, I would have been like, you're crazy, bro. That never happened. That's not gonna happen ever. I hope you have a happy new year, man. All right, cue the music.